Shalom, Israel. Before I get started, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Hawashai. I want to give double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, and peace and love to the hopefully elect. Amen. Just stand on that watch. We talking blockchain. We talking cryptocurrency. Now we're talking eCash, right? This came out yesterday. It's 144 at the top if you see it right there at BNB. Yeah, man, these are all just rumors, catalyst, infrastructure, all related to the implementation of this mark of the beast spoken of in Revelation, the 13th chapter. All right, we talk about Revelation 13 and 16, right? And he calls all, both small, great, rich, and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Check this out.
USE Cash. Bill proposes digital currency that replicates cash, bypasses the Fed. The Electronic Currency and Secure Hardware Act, eCash Act, introduced today in the United States House of Representatives, could herald a new direction in government-sponsored digital currencies. The legislation calls for the U.S. Secretary of the Treasury to develop and pilot an electronic version of the U.S. dollar that is easy to use for the economically marginalized or technically challenged. It would also maximize consumer protection and data privacy, according to its principal sponsor, Representative Stephen Lynch, chair.
So you can hear the rhetoric that's going on, man. All right. These two major things they're using to promote this mark of the beast. All right. Convenience, trendy. All right. The new trendy thing, the convenience is cool, as well as quote unquote safety. All right. So these two, insecurity, these are, the two things that the enemy's using to try to promote this, man. All right. This mark of the beast technology. That's all it is. You hear the rumors. All right. This was yesterday. Biden, the Senate, whatever they got going on in that White House. They're making bills, passing laws left and right under the nose of the people while we're distracted by a slap, right? We're, doing away with this, with the physical currency. All right. You got these rumors of wars popping off. You hear these rumors of, cyber attacks or cyber wars. All right. So you got to think about that. It's not just going to be a physical war, people drawing swords on each other. It's going to be a nuclear war. It's going to be a cyber war as well, man. And all these are going to be reasons that people are going to run and jump to receive this mark of the beast, man. Let the Lord put the spirit on these people to do a quote unquote cyber attack and drain all your money. And the only way you can get your money back is to get that mark of the beast. Well, there goes probably 90% of the population taking the mark of the beast, because they're going to fold like wet napkins under the pressure. All right.
Chair of the FinTech Task Force in the House Financial Services Committee. Interestingly, eCash, as it's called, would be issued by the U.S. Treasury Department, not the Federal Reserve Board, which means it would technically not be a central bank digital currency, CBDC, nor would it be built on a blockchain or require the internet to operate. It is designed to replicate the privacy-respecting features of physical cash, such as coins and notes, to the greatest extent possible. The initiative isn't meant to necessarily preclude a Fed-issued CBDC, however. The pilot program launched by the eCash Act will complement and advance ongoing efforts undertaken by the Federal Reserve and President Biden to examine potential design and deployment options for a digital dollar, said Lynch, a Democratic representative from Massachusetts, in a statement. Representatives Chuy Garcia, Ayanna Pressley, and Rashida Tlaib are co-sponsors of the bill. The bill envisions the launch of a two-phase eCash pilot program within 90 days of enactment, with the deployment of eCash to the American public expected no later than 48 months after enactment. The legislation is being proposed and supported by a coalition of progressives, consumer advocates, civil libertarians, and even some crypto true believers. Rohan Gray, assistant professor at Willamette University College of Law, told Cointelegraph. Most Republicans will probably oppose it, but I hope to be pleasantly surprised, he added. What is striking is that the proposal doesn't involve a central bank or digital ledger technology, DLT, which could presage a new path in state-sponsored digital money development. It arguably offers more privacy and anonymity than any other government-sponsored digital currency project to date, calling for an electronic dollar to be used by the general public that is capable of instantaneous, final, direct, peer-to-peer, offline transactions using secured hardware devices that do not involve or require subsequent or final settlement on or via a common or distributed ledger, or any other additional approval or validation.
Yeah, that ain't nothing but that microchip, man. Well, I'll let him continue before I chime in again. Hold on.
There is presently no other similar CBDC proposal in the world like this, said Gray, who worked with Congressman Lynch's office in developing the bill. The current CBDC debate on digital money often pits currencies with a centralized digital ledger, like China's digital yuan, against digital currency issued on a distributed, decentralized, ledger, or blockchain. What is proposed in nearly all instances, however, is the use of a ledger. That is, transactions get recorded on a common balance sheet somewhere, said Gray, adding. The whole digital currency debate so far has taken place in the realm of account-based money. But, with eCash, there would be no ledger, just as no ledger is used for physical cash transactions. This should appeal to privacy advocates and civil libertarians who want to preserve anonymous monetary transactions. Digital ledger technology, even when decentralized, does not allow for complete anonymity. If you don't have ledger, there's no one who can censor transactions and no one you have to ask permission for, explained Gray. How would it work? eCash could be exchanged by two individuals tapping their phones together. It might be sent over distances like secured text messages, though this would require phone service, unlike face-to-face. It is intended to be easily used in a retail setting. Gray envisions.
Bam, now he mentioned tapping the cell phones together. Here we go. Like this gradualism they've been doing, man. We can just start with the credit card, man. The creation or invention of the credit card, man. All right, when it was just swipe it. All right. Then we came up with all this technology through the process of time, all the way up to these cell phones, man. Even the modern day credit cards and debit cards got that little chip on it. Remember when the little chip first came out and everyone would ask you at the department stores and grocery stores and such, hey, do you have the chip? Use the chip. Then it came out with the tap to pay. Now you got all these apps and things where you can just slap your phones together. But the issue is going to be, again, that security. You can lose your phone, but what if they put something in you? All right, you can never lose that. It's going to be with you 24/7. You can't lose that, man. And it's going to be the same type of technology, tap to pay, right? It's going to have it in your hand or your forehead or a combination of both. All right, and that's it, man. And it's gonna get so crazy out here, hey, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah, this judgment, hey, that it's gonna look real good, man. It's gonna look real good. It's gonna look real necessary, when these people wake up to this hellhole, man, that is, this kingdom. All right. And most people gonna take it, man. Hey, most people gonna take it. Lord willing, we are that remnant that hopefully lay, and we don't fall under the pressure, man. We know who our power is, unlike the rest of these people who don't know who they serve, man. Just talking. All right, these so-called Christians, they just talking. They not ready for this at all, man. They not ready for this at all. But I just wanted the spirit was on me. I saw it last night. This came out yesterday. They're moving on with it, man. All right, these are I mean, they're not rumors. They already got the technology, but I'm just saying you see it coming to the forefront now. You hear them talking about cashless, cashless, cashless. Not just on no because of the quote unquote war, but you remember convenience as well. Just like, hey man, the technology sent us from. I watched The Color Purple for the first time yesterday, man. Most of it, went from the creation of the wheel and being out there, all the way up to now, man. Relatively very fast, man. Especially when that Wi-Fi technology came out, it was over with, man. Well, there it is, man. All right. chip to chip, man. Whatever type of technology, that RFID technology, that Wi-Fi technology, all of that, there it is, man. All your information can be stored on that, you know. Social security number, all right, digital fingerprint, money, all right, medical records, legal records, all these things. How easy will it be for them just to put it all in one chip, man? You already hear about the cloud, you know, the infamous cloud where all this information and pictures and photos, pictures and videos and text is just stored in this freaking thing called a cloud, man. They can say what they want, man, but they want to, you know, get in everybody's business and see what everybody's doing, making sure that they have to making sure that all the people go down to Egypt for one of all things, man. That's what they want. The enemy want the people to completely be controlled, man. Hey, but we know the end of the story, man. It ends, or should we say begins, with our Lord coming back, Malak Yahweh Shah. All praises to the King, man. With that being said, man, Israel, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. Just keep watching, man, and don't be distracted by that BS that's going on, man. It's a lot of BS going on, a lot of distractions. So, but of course, we're on our watch, man. With that being said, all praise to Yahweh Shem Hawashah, man. I keep watching, man. If I see some, I'll say something, man. Through the Spirit, I know my brother's gonna do the same, man. All praise to Yahweh Shem Hawashah. Shalom.